Hello, we're back again here. Second project of the day. As you can see, well, I don't know if you can see or not. I can't see. Something's going on with my camera. Anyway, I've got the little 8N here set up on a stand with some cribbing underneath of it. And over here we have some tire chains. Good times await. We'll get these laid out here real quick, or at least one of them anyway, and get it put on for you guys. This thing's kind of not too much. They're not too bad. Not too bad to put on. You'll notice I actually have two different chains here. And these are not meant for this size of tire. These are 14.9/28, and are meant to mount on a 13/28 wheel. 14.9 28-inch wheel, and 14.9 wide out here, and they're meant to mount on a 13/28 rim. So what I did last winter, because, well, I'm cheap, I actually had this set of chains here, and they were AR 2 chains for 17-inch tires, basically, for a pickup truck, pretty much. And then I went and I purchased this set here, which I'd had these for a few years. You can see that's actually a pretty decent chain. And then I have this one here. Well, as I said, I purchased this set last year, and they cost me within about 20 cents, if I remember right, the same that I paid for this chain, this set of chains here, from the exact same store. Now, does that tell you anything about quality these days? Exact same brand of chain, exact same size chains, and then we go for the same $74 and some cents. We have this versus that. I wasn't very impressed when I got home and got them out of the box, but they did work. An actual set of chains for this tractor is gonna cost $500 or a little bit more, and all the tire stores that I talked to told me I probably should have ordered them in, let's see, I think August, and then maybe I would have had them on regular ground shipping, because they are like, would be like a 200-pound package. With regular ground shipping, it would have been a month or two before they would arrive, and then of course it would be another considerable amount of money to ship them in because of how heavy they are. Now, I was fairly amazed at that, because we are in snow country here, and chains are pretty important to a lot of people, but I guess this is kind of a odd thing to be asking for in this area. We're more like tire chains for graders and loaders and stuff like that, because of the industry in the area. Now, again, this is just the best thing that I could come up with on short notice, because most of the tractors that I grew up around would actually move themselves on ice and snow with you know, little to no problem while pulling a grater blade or a box scraper or something to clear the snow off the road. This little turd does not do that. So I decided I was going to have to chain it up, and I discovered that with my one set of chains that, hey, I got an idea and it's cheap, so that's what I did. Anyway, we'll get these things hung on here and go from there. I'll show you guys the kind of along the way and some of the and probably the finished product also. Anyway, back in a bit. Alright, we are back. I wanted to show you guys just about how long these chains are. And as you can see here, they're stretched pretty much from the front wheel all the way back under the tire. And you know, they are what, 6-7 feet probably behind the tire. So just to show you just how long two 17-inch tire chains really are, that's what that little spiel is about. And let's wrap some chains. What do you say? Back this thing up a little bit so we can see. Alright. I had to hang that tarp on the garage door so we could actually see what I was doing. The sun is a killer on this camera. Anyway, here we go. Brake. That. And of course, they're not on quite straight. But we have a way around that too. Just a minute. Now, we have these bungee cords that come with the chains. That's not quite enough for the application, so we'll end up putting a few more on. Separated here so I can remember how I did this, or figure out, I should say, how I did this last year. it separated. I'll warn you now, these little straps here can be a serious pain to deal with. Break again. Get a stretch on that bugger. That thing's tight. I'm going to have to make an adjustment or two here. Okay, so as you can see here, I've got my original little rubber bands that come with the chain on the outside, just because it's easier to put it on the outside than it is to put it on the inside. And then what we'll do on the back side of the tire is just put a couple general little bungee cords on there to help keep that side tensioned up. This is, as I said, not a very perfect system, but it works for me. Some of my cords are a little too long. We're going to have to actually pull some knots in these things. And as we go here, we can see I just put them on so that they do not contact the axle, basically. And that is pretty much it as far as putting these chains on this thing. I've got to do the other side yet, but that should be pretty easy to do. Anyway, we'll catch you guys later. And here we are again. It is official. We are ready for snow. I've got the plow on my lawnmower, the chains on the tractor. So if there is, when it does decide to snow, we're ready for it. Anyway, as you hear me say a lot, and I've said it 2 or 3 times in this video already, this is not a perfect system, but perfect is expensive, and even though I could probably afford it, I really don't want to. So here we are, chained up 1952 Ford 8N, ready to go on the rake so we can carve grooves in our ice. And the Craftsman mower is out in front with the snow plow on it. I gotta rearrange all my parking in here again so I can get them both in here. But anyway, this is Ryan, High Desert Home and Garden, and I think I'm pretty much done for the day other than trying to edit this video. We'll talk to you guys later.